Good morning. Hey, it's Gene, Just Dig It Farms. Tracy's at work this morning and I'm just piddling around. I've got about 2 hours before I have to go in and do some work in town. But Champ and I, what you think, Champ? Are we gonna do a little work for Mom today? We're gonna put a little cedar bench up. Okay, I don't think he's gonna be a lot of help, but just wanted to show you how I'm gonna build this. I've got some cedar logs that I've got that I'm gonna take and build a little bench in front of my barn out here, so when we do get the goats and all, we'll be able to sit and look at the goats and be in a little bit of shade in the afternoon. You really get a great shade here, but it's a pretty view. So I'm gonna put it right there in front of the window right here at my trusty little barn. Kind of have it sitting here, and you can look out toward the orchard, the bees, and out through here across the farm. So it's going to be beautiful just sitting here watching the goats, and maybe a cow if we get one. But I love it. As you see, Champ, he's not gonna help at all. Ain't that right, Champ? You're not gonna help. You can see too, we've been starting to put up our deer fence up higher, and we haven't finished, but I've got a few more rungs to go. Hey boy, I thought you was gonna help me, Champ. Watch you. I thought you was gonna help me. Are you not gonna help me? Mommy's not home yet. Get back to work. Get over there. All right, here we are. I've got my first hole dug, and I'm gonna tamp that in and then cut it off a little bit so they're even. I'm gonna put my other hole here for this log. I'm gonna cut it off, and then I'm gonna take this board and shave it real neat right here and make a bench. That's gonna be pretty cool, and hopefully by fall we'll have some paint, whatever color Tracy wants to do it. I think she's wanting to do like a gray, so it's gonna look real cool. But anyway, I wanted to show you guys this. This is right behind my barn, but this is a sycamore tree. It's a different species of the sycamore tree. I'm not sure what type, but look at the color of that tree. It is amazing. I don't know if you guys can see it, but when the sun's on it just right, it is gorgeous. And the bark is kind of falling off right now, how it reproduces, but wow, it is just beautiful. Love it. As Tracy says, love, love, love it. And a friend of mine was here the other day, and we noticed up here above the barn, there is a huge hawk nest. I'm not sure if you can see. There it is. Right there. It's huge. Right above my barn. So that's not good. Champ, I don't think we need that piece of lumber. We don't need it. You want me to nail it on there? You do? I don't think we need to nail that. That's not the type of wood we're using, bud. Go chew on that. You guys have got to see this. Woo, that's gonna look awesome. Check it out. So it's pretty cool because, you know, this hammer belonged to Tracy's dad, and I've got it in the barn and I use it. These nails, he had so many boxes of nails. He was in construction and he had so many boxes of nails, it was unbelievable. And these are just some really large nails, and I pre-drilled down so the nails won't be sticking up. And it is awesome to sit on it, but I'm gonna nail them in. But this right here is awesome. I mean, I love it. I can't wait to see my goats out here. Maybe a cow. Tracy's really wanting a horse, but I've heard it's a lot of maintenance. But I don't know, we'll see. I'm pretty soft. I get softer in my old age. But anyway, all I can say is, just dig it. Tracy needed a root cellar, so we don't have the money right now to build a big root cellar storm pit. So for right now, I got a new gun cabinet, and I had this old one. It's a small one, but it's steel, and I dug out here. We had to have a good, cool, dry place. So this is about the only place we've got in my barn. So I just dug a pit here in my barn. It's not going to interfere with anything, and I raised it just a little bit off the level of the ground. But I put a layer of wood shavings down on the bottom, and there's some holes in the bottom of the gun cabinet, so if any moisture gets in there, it can leak through. And then I had some cedar logs that I had cut, and cedar is good at keeping bugs away, so I lined it all around with cedar logs. Now I'm going to backfill it with this wood shavings I've got here, and I'm just going to put it around and pack it in. And then I'm going to get some, I've got some black fabric that I'm going to cut and put over the top, but just put 2 bricks just in case any moisture were to get on top of this. But temporarily this will work to put our potatoes, and I'm going to drill a hole in it with a pipe, a little PVC pipe, and put just an air hole right here in case there's any, you know, it's got to release some air. Heat rises, so the heat will come out that pipe, and cold air from the earth will come up from the ground and keep it cool. So it's pretty awesome for free. But I'm gonna put a latch on here where she can easily pick it up, but she'll be able to put plenty of potatoes and things in here. So I got some brownie points. And this sawdust actually acts as an insulator, kind of like hay. I'm gonna get some wheat straw and pack in there too. But it's kind of an insulator so that when it does get condensation and moisture in there, the humidity, it's gonna drain a little bit, but it'll go out the bottom, like I said, and then the heat rises, so it'll keep that dry inside. It'll have a little bit of humidity, that's what you want. Little bit of moisture, not much. I'm down here in the corn and watermelon patch. We got, the last 2 or 3 days, got a lot of rain, thank God. And some of the high winds through that tropical storm kind of blew over some of our corn. So I'm going back and standing some of them back up and hoeing dirt up around them real high. And you have to do that to make them have strong roots and stay in the ground. And here comes Champ, my supervisor. But anyway, it looks good out here. I mean, it is growing like crazy. We've got some watermelons down there that's, you know, a good size, already a good size, which is amazing. It's time to start putting phosphorus and potassium on them. So in the next week or so, if we can find some more rain, we're gonna sow some out right before it and let this really take off. But I'll show you here. It's really looking good. You just pull the dirt up around it, and what it does, it gives it stability from the wind, strengthens this stalk, and the roots can go in there. But it also pulls in oxygen and a lot of air and nutrients, aerates the soil basically, and gives it a rejuvenation to make it grow a lot faster and a lot healthier. Because as you can see, and I showed you one a little while ago, but see right here, these right here, the wind just whipped them the other day, and you see the roots. So when I hoe, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take and hoe this up all around it and do both sides. But when you get it up here, you can even kind of strengthen it like that. And then when it starts growing again, which it's still growing, but you do both sides of it. Get it a lot of dirt up there, and then it's gonna taste real good come midsummer when we got it on the grill, if you know what I mean. We had those high winds from this tropical system that came through, and Tracy was so happy, we both were, about this pear tree. It was loaded with pears, and I mean just loaded with pears, and the winds just snapped it, snapped it in half, into pieces. I mean, just tore it up. So that's pretty upsetting. That's the way farming is sometimes. Life knocks you down, you get back up, and you plant another one, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna plant another one. Go from there. But on the bright side, we got some peaches coming and some figs. Sun's going down. Life on the farm.
Gene told me that the wind from that tropical storm tore up some of my fruit trees, so I'm going to check it out. He said I'm gonna be pretty upset. He's right, I'm pretty upset about it. This was my Asian pear that was loaded in fruit this year. Loaded, tons of fruit. That wind just snapped it right in half. And this was one of my only apple trees that has survived the deer. Even has a few apples on it. And it was laying on the ground. We've pulled it back up and staked it back up, but I don't think it's gonna make it. This plant is called Hypericum Sunburst. Look how pretty it is. I have it out here in the orchard because the bees love it so much. Not really the honeybees, but bumblebees and all kinds of other bees love it. So I have it out here in the orchard just to encourage pollinators. Well, the broody mama, I don't know what her problem was, but she never hatched those eggs. And I went in there one day to pick her up to see what was going on, and the eggs started exploding on me. So we just took her out of here, got rid of the eggs, and we put her back in the chicken coop. So, and she don't seem to be broody anymore. So we moved the chicken tractor. There's Mom.
Hey.
We moved the chicken tractor over here behind Champ's old pen and got it set up for Amos again. Gene went out in the woods and found this cool log for him so he can crawl in and out of it. But right now he's just taking a nap. Got him some sun hemp, some hay. We put pine shavings down here. Got his water. And he's got him a log to play on. He's in heaven now.
Rock.
It's Pop and Rocky. Hey, Rock.
It's Tracy taking a picture of you.
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. What's up? All right, Three Stooges. What's on the agenda for this weekend? What we got on the plan for the weekend?
Eating. Eating and having fun at Just Dig It Farms. No work to do. Ha, that'll be the day. We always have work, don't we, Pops?
Yeah.
I got to work on some blueberry pie
Yeah,
and ice cream.
Bluebell ice cream.
God, that's why
Low fat.
that's why I'm fat.
Eating blueberries?
Blueberry pie.
And that crust you put on there with 40 pounds of butter.
This girl right here is Ruby. She follows me. Wherever I go, Ruby shows up. So I've named her Ruby.
Oh, Ruby, don't take your love down.
What's the rooster's name?
That's Joseph, the coat of many colors. He was once in bondage from his brothers, and they were no more, and now he's the king.
Amos. Amos. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, bud. Hey, friend. Hey, friend. Somebody wanted to know if catfish is in our creek.
Yes.
Is it really?
Yes. Dad caught one right down there. Yeah, because the Alabama River's just right down there. And there's 100-pound cat in there. Here, drink your water down and use it with rocks in it.
He heard you. He's waiting on it. Look at him. He's so smart, for real. He's waiting on it.
Well, we'll work as long as we don't get the cat off. Atta boy.
Oh,
Atta boy.
yeah.
Yeah.
My mom's here. She hadn't seen the garden in a while. So we're gonna give her a tour of the garden. Jean's mom and dad's here. They've been camping with us this weekend. Let's go look.
Okay.
This is okra that won't come up. I've planted it 4 times. I got some new seed. I'm gonna try it again. That's okra. That's Alabama red okra, so that's coming up. Eggplants, peppers are down there. And then this, the kale's finished, so I've got beans in here coming up. Whole beans. Dad's okra, that okra that they got from that guy, that climbing okra, it never come up. Here's tomatoes. I wish we had some tomatoes we could eat today, but they're not quite ready yet. Unless you want to fry some.
Wow.
Good.
Those will be ripe in no time.
Yeah, they're gonna be good. They look pretty. I just harvested all the carrots. That's what we're eating for lunch.
Yeah, those tomatoes will be. Those are what you call them?
Romas.
Romas.
These are all slicers here.
Oh,
and here.
goodness.
Right here.
What is this?
Basil. I just planted it. See, these are. Some of them are kind of struggling a
You
little
like
bit.
Romas?
I do like Romas. You don't?
I do.
Romas.
You can't peel them though. And I peel my tomatoes.
Oh yeah, onions. But I keep coming out here and getting the onions before they're ready.
Oh.
So they're little. Squash and zucchini. I think the squash is about playing out.
Yeah.
You know,
Saw
it
some
comes in
small
quick
ones.
and then
Yeah.
it goes away quick. We probably can pick a few more before you leave. I got
Is
you
that a
bag-
cucumber or zucchini?
Zucchini. I got you a bag of squash in there.
Good. I eat a lot of squash.
Yep. And this is my medicinal herb garden here.
Oh, wow.
So this is all medicinal herbs. And look, my Brussels sprouts are about finished. Here.
That looks like cabbage.
See them?
Wow.
But that's what we're having those for lunch.
Do you
too.
like Brussels sprouts?
Yeah, you don't, do you? I want you to try them though. You might like them like
I'll
me.
try them.
That's purple whole peas and sweet potatoes. And
Sweet potatoes are out of sight at the grocery store.
I
Yeah.
know it.
They're awful.
I know it.
I was so surprised when I went to the store this weekend because I think everything has doubled in price.
It has
Oh, yeah.
doubled.
It's unbelievable.
Ridiculous.
Go try to buy you a steak.
And you know the thing about it is there's plenty of farmers with lots of food, but you know our government pays them not to grow it.
That's right.
This is a crazy world.
Oh, Barbara Nell.
It's just crazy.
That's genius. Let's focus on beauty. Let's don't focus on the
You
government.
didn't record that, did you?
Cucumbers are climbing up my trellises.
Yeah.
Jean and I made these trellises.
They're
Aren't they
they're
cool?
different. Yeah.
Dad would like them.
Yeah.
They're cedar. We went out in the woods and cut down the cedar logs and made them.
Wow.
This is borage and calendula. I'm making some salve.
How do you ever remember all this?
Oh, that's what I do all day, every day. Roses is gonna be climbing up this.
Wow.
I got them planted here and here. I got 2 more I'm gonna get to go down there eventually. This is my olive trees.
Oh, wow.
Aren't they cool?
That is cool.
I know it. We're gonna have olives on this. That's the olive tree too.
Oh, wow.
That was neat. This is sweet potatoes
My goodness.
and green beans, pole beans.
Pole beans.
Here's okra, and look, Jean.
Have y'all seen the rattlesnake beans?
Yeah,
You
I
said-
love them.
I do too, because they don't have those strings.
Yeah, yeah.
But I hadn't found them in the store.
I didn't plant any of those. I should plant some of those there in that empty spot. What's coming up?
Yeah.
I got mad on my 4th run of planting okra seed, so I just went down and just poured them thick. And now they're all coming up.
Is this okra?
Yeah, it's coming up now here, but it's not coming up over there. But I'm gonna have to come in here and thin
Thin
them
'em out.
out. So I'll probably transplant some over there maybe. But look how thick they are.
Yeah.
So you don't need okra seed now.
I don't know. We'll see. And this spot right here is going to be a greenhouse.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say a pool.
We don't have time for that kind of fun, Barbara.
We got a creek. We got a whole creek. We don't need a
That's
pool.
right. That's right. Forgot about that.
That's going to be a greenhouse
Good.
one day.
You'll need it for wintertime.
Yeah, one day. And we're going to hopefully be able to grow lemons and satsumas and oranges and everything in there.
Oh, that'd be great.
That'd be cool.
Mm-hmm. You need to cut the grass, don't you?
I just did.
It grows so
I know,
fast.
mine does too.
Here's Dad's plant I'm trying to grow.
His what?
You know, I took cuttings off of your plant.
Oh,
at home.
yeah.
It's rooting. I'm trying. See?
Oh, good.
So, they're coming. They're just slow.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Neat and clean.
Not really. It's really filthy over here right now because I've just been working and throwing things. Here's my worm bin Jean just finished making for me out of bathtub.
Oh my gosh.
Old bathtub.
Yeah.
And the hidden clothes. I gotta get the worms now.
Do you sell them? What do you
Worms?
do with them?
They make compost for the garden.
Oh.
And, I'm gonna put Amos in. You can see Amos.
You gonna what?
Put Amos in his new little home over there. We set the chicken tractor up for him so that he can get out of this little hutch and stretch his legs.
What are you talking about?
The rabbit, Amos.
Oh, the
You know
rabbit.
Amos.
You know who Amos is?
I know who Amos was.
Hey, boy. Amos is famous.
Is he?
Uh-huh. Come on, friend. Come on, you gotta meet your grandmother.
He's big.
You gotta meet your grandmother, old buddy.
My goodness, you a big one.
Ain't he pretty?
Uh-huh.
My girl died.
Oh, really?
Easy died. Open that gate for me. Yeah. She passed away. Now Amos is lonely. We gotta get him a girl.
What kind of rabbit is he?
New Zealand red.
Wow.
Isn't he pretty?
Uh-huh.
Feel how soft
Looks like
he
he'd
is.
be hot.
He is hot. He's real hot.
Remember Daddy had
Yeah.
doggone killed everyone else. Expensive rabbits. Big old white rabbits.
Yeah.
Well, he likes it there.
He loves it in there. He can stretch his legs and run and hop and play.
Hey, champ. Hey, champ.
We'll let you out.
Hey, girls. Hey, girls.
Champ's
What
not
up,
out.
Joseph?
We let him out and he tries to
What
come
up?
to the neighbor's house if we're not out here.
Oh,
So we have to keep him locked up when we're not out here
the
with him.
champ. Yeah, I told Buddy this morning. I said, Buddy,
Should have brought him.
I hate to do this, but I'm going to have to lock you up because you peed in the floor. And he looked so unhappy. So unhappy. When I put him in the utility room, put the gate up, he looked at me like, please don't.
Please don't lock me up. Well, you should have brought him.
What are y'all doing?
Sitting here figuring out how far it is to drive to Utah.
What's going on with our Hawaii trip, Mom?
Well, it looks like it's been put off again because of the virus. They're so uncertain what the future's going to be. So don't look, if we go, we're going to have to fly there and stay in a condo. Which I'm for that. I'm for that.
But what about our cruise money?
Well, we got to get our cruise money back before we can do that. So I don't know.
But Barbara says when you get there, if you fly over there and stay in a condo, you can still get a cruise around the islands.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm done.
You done?
I'm done.
How much did you get? Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah.
And I got a lot. We got him enough.
Yeah.
Look at here. I come in here to get the eggs. There's 2 girls laying eggs. 2 doors down is a daggum snake eating eggs. Look at it.
I was wondering.
Don't do that. Don't play like that. The snake's got to get out of this coop. No snakes allowed in here. Good gosh.
Here.